We continue to follow the breaking news tonight on News 12 New Jersey. Two fire trucks collide while rushing to a fire in Paterson, leaving 8 firefighters injured tonight. They were taken to the hospital. News 12 New Jersey's Naomi Yanni joining us live tonight. Naomi, what can you tell us?
Hey there, Nick. It's still an active scene here in Paterson. We're at the intersection of Broadway and Straight Street, just like you said, where one fire truck T-boned another fire truck. I'm going to step out of shot and let you take a look at what's left behind of this scene. There was that one fire truck that was inside the grocery store. It's now been pulled out of there, and they're getting ready to tow it. There was a second fire truck that skid down the block and landed right into a tree. They were both headed to a 2-alarm fire just minutes away from here, about 5 minutes away from here. And like we were talking with one of the residents who lives right across the street here, she said this happened between 5:30 and 6 o'clock this evening. So really the middle of the day on a Saturday. Surely there were shoppers inside. She even told us that normally along this street there are plenty of people walking by, and today there weren't that many people walking along this street. Now, one of the fire trucks involved in this crash, like I mentioned, went into the grocery store. It's now been pulled out here at the intersection. It was the one fire truck that went down the street has since been towed away, and that happened about an hour ago. Like you mentioned, 8 firefighters in total were injured tonight. According to Chief McDermott, they were taken to St. Joe's right here in Paterson. 5 of them have been treated and released. 3 are in critical but stable condition tonight. Now, we talked with the fire chief just moments ago, and he said in his 27 years, he's never seen anything like this. Thank you.
We had a pretty bad fire going downtown on Main Street, 2-alarm fire that was escalating. They were both on their way to the fire. Through the intersection, they both collided. One went down along this building and head on into the tree over there, and the other one quite obviously went right into the building.
Yeah, I heard like a loud bang. It was like a crash. So when I came to the window, I seen this truck right here. It was already in the store, but that truck just was rolling and it couldn't stop. And I just seen like the guys like was trying to get out the truck, and then that was it.
Now, let me just describe what we're looking at right now. You can see alongside of the side of the grocery store where that one fire truck scraped against the side of the building just before crashing into the tree some feet away. And one of the people here, one of the first responders here, saying to us, if not for that tree, that fire truck could have continued into the next intersection. Now, that one fire truck now being pulled away as we're live right here. They just pulled it out of this intersection. Now, just to follow up on that fire from earlier, it was a 2-alarm fire. We're told it started in an electronics store. There were no injuries from that. So a little bit of good news for us there. Nobody was injured at that 2-alarm fire that these fire trucks were on their way to. Also, nobody was injured here at the grocery store. Like the woman we talked to said, normally there are plenty of people walking along this street tonight. And when this happened, not a whole lot of folks were out here when that fire truck went cruising down the street. And so that's the I guess the takeaway tonight. Nobody was injured tonight outside of those firefighters. And I'm just going to just tell you again about their condition. We talked with the mayor. We talked with Chief McDermott, and he said 8 firefighters injured in total today. 5 of them already treated and released. 3 of them are in critical but stable condition. And now the investigation continues. In Paterson, Naomi Yanni, Nick, I'll send it back inside to you.